Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. We are here in New Mexico, in Roswell, New Mexico, and we are in early access by DEIMOS, the developer. It's the Tiger F-5. This is a beautiful aircraft. We're going to take it for a flight today, check it out, see how it flies. It's kind of like I wouldn't say it necessarily like a deep dive or a review video, but we're just going to check it out, fly it around, see the feel for it, see how it flies, see how it handles. And remember, this is early access, so it's still in testing, this F-5. It's a beautiful aircraft. I did try to test fly it earlier, and we're going to do that today. The cruising speed of this aircraft is 450 knots. It has a max altitude of 50,000 feet, 2 hours of duration, 1,000 nautical miles. It is a beast. And today we have the pleasure and honor, Pilot 83 and DEIMOS has gifted me this aircraft to review it, and today we're going to try to put it through the paces and see what it can handle, see what it could do, and it should be fun. So let's get started. We're going to jump inside the cockpit of this aircraft. Let me just get a nice looking thumbnail, you know what I mean? Alright, let's jump inside. So it does have a checklist, and it does actually tell you all the places where you can go. Right here on the top panel is mostly your exterior ladder, chalks, and so forth, which is pretty nice. I always like this developer's aircrafts. I had bought ones in the past and did review videos of them. I didn't know that this was the same person making these planes, but I always loved them. The A-10, I believe he made, and there was a couple other ones that I liked. I'm going to be doing the SU. I think it's the SU-24. I could be wrong with the number, but we'll have to double check that. But that jet was freaking awesome, so I cannot expect anything less from this. This is a beautifully done aircraft inside. Even the interior is nice. I like it. Really nice modeling. We're going to check out the outside, the inside. We do have a checklist here, which is cool. It does light up, so if you don't know where things are at, if you hit the switch, it will light up in blue, and you'll be able to find out. This is an interesting place to put a parking brake, too. Pretty cool. All right. Let's just check out the outside of this thing, just to see underneath and the wheel well and all the good stuff. Everybody likes underneath and the wheel wells, so let's give them a little try. We got Goodyear tires on this thing. It's nice modeling. I mean, I'm not a developer, but man, this is beautiful. Look at that. We got the Bunker Squadron livery representing the Bunker Squadron, a great aviation enthusiast group that also supports military and veterans. So if you guys ever want to become part of that, they are on Discord, a great community to be a part of, and we do flights on the weekend, usually group flights. We have a lot of people that come by, so if you guys are ever interested in joining them, they are a fun and fantastic group, and you can always be a part of it too. So if you're into simming, come join us. Alright, let's check this baby out. I gotta say, man, this plane is sick. Look at the underneath. It's still early access, so they're still working on it, but man, I love it. Let's check out the gear. I like how they have the remove before flying that's blowing in the wind now. Some of them were blowing in the wind a little bit too aggressively. This is a perfect amount of wind, right? Like, I don't think it's necessary to always be blowing about too hard. That's, in my opinion, a pretty nice detail. It's all about the details to me, you know. And if you think this thing is pretty on the ground, wait until you see what we could do in the air. It does have a ladder to get inside here, and a lot of cool features. I don't know if there's any hidden features yet. We might do a full review of this later on in another video, but this is just kind of a first look type video. So it's amazing on the outside. We're going to get inside. We do have somebody joining us in the takeoff and landing today. Shout out to Ninja, Extreme Ninja. He's always part of the Bunker Squadron, does a lot for us, so I just want to give him a shout out. So today, let's go ahead and get this thing started up, man. Sorry, I've been talking your ear off. Alright, we got brakes that are on, and check. Canopy, we got to open the canopy up here so we can get that ladder. It's nice animation on that thing too. Let me see if we can get that thing animated outside of it so you guys can see it. Look at that. That is nice. That is cool, right? Alright. I'm really liking it now. Okay, so canopy is open, and that is done. Now we'll move on to what's next. Put the ladder up, right? How are we going to climb inside it? Well, we're already inside of it. There we go. A nice little ladder to climb up. Engine throttles, right? What is this? What is it pointing to? I'm not sure what it's pointing to. Okay. We'll just manual power. Batteries on. Navigational light letting know people outside we're going to be starting this bad boy up. That's your interior lights. We're going to check out the exterior and interior lights as well for the night and the daytime, just to kind of get an idea of what this thing looks like at night, because I like the night fly, and I think it's always important to have lights at night, at least in my opinion. Sometimes I enjoy night flying more than day flying, just you know, I guess if you guys like night flying, let me know. I'm curious who else likes it. Alright, let's see what's next here. Avionics master. So we'll go to engine startup. Avionics master is going to come on. Where's the avionics master? It should light up here. Let me see. Sometimes you got to go boom and then boom. So it's, where the heck is it? We got the battery on. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to figure out where this thing is. I think the avionics master might be over here. Or no, that's the pitot heat. I'm sorry guys, I've found it before. Is this? Let me go to general. So we'll take the generator on as well. Avionics master. I just had that thing. I don't know why I can't find it. Well, we'll just put it on manually. And generator 2. We put the condition lights on. Boom, that's the beacon. And fuel. Here's your fuel 1, fuel 2. Boost on. Start engine. Listen to this thing start. You could check the startup too when it gets to 90, so it will say like 60%. Right here, the engine will come up slowly, as you see. Once it gets to 60, it's going to ignite. Really cool how they do a slow animation of that. I like that. These gauges are nice, man. It's similar to the A10. It's going to get loud soon, guys, so prepare yourselves. This thing is a little bit quiet on the startup, but once you get it rocking and rolling in the air, it becomes a whole different level. There we go. Once it passes 60, it should start igniting. There, oil pressure is coming up here. There it goes. Add a little bit of fuel in there. Alright, we got one engine, good engine start. And let's go to the next. We already put the fuel on. We'll put the boost pump is already on. It should light up, right? Boost pump 1, right? So this is the crossfeed and this is the left side. You start with the right, I guess. I don't know if it necessarily needs the right and left before start. It looks like just the left. I would imagine that the left probably should go on too, right? I'm not 100% sure though. I'm kind of new at fighter jets. I love these planes though. I'm starting to learn more and more about them. Hopefully that's right. Okay. If you guys know, please let me know in the comments. Let's put on the oxygen. It will start isolating with the white and black there, like normal fighter jets do. And that's how you know the oxygen's on. Alright, ladder can come off. Pilot name and pilot can come on and off if you like your name of the pilot, or hide the pilot, you know. I think that hides them, right? I like to hide the pilot. I don't know if it's on or off right now. It also is new early access. Once you start up too, it will automatically take the chucks and the covers off. Starting to get loud. Hold up. We got to get another picture of that closing, right? Man, that is so nice. Alright. There it is. Now we're starting to get somewhere, right? Let's double check everything here. We got engine started up. Everything's good. After startup, oxygen on, remove ladder. We did that, close the canopy. Oxygen is on and checked. HUT is on. We could turn the HUT on too with the brightness right there. On and checked. Panel lights as required, right? Or no panel lights, whatever you want. Taxi light is going on. Let's get this bad boy in the air and stop wasting time on the ground. We're burning fuel, you know? So, let's just see what it looks like at night as well. Always a beautiful job. I love the way they do a lighting, right? You can dim these and everything too. You know, so you can really make it nice and intimate, you know, depending on how you like it. This one, it just clicks on and off, so I guess it's harder to adjust. So that might, I don't know if they need to update that or if that's just the way it is. I'm not 100% sure. That's really something I have to ask the developer about. It's still early access, so I'm not 100% sure. Oh, by the way, the price of this aircraft, so far, I believe it's going to be $19.99, which is a steal for such a great aircraft. Now, listen, is it study level? Probably not study level, but is it high quality? Absolutely. Great. I would say it's a high mid-range aircraft, you know, especially for the price. I mean, it's probably worth more. I would say it's probably worth a little bit more than, you know, 20 bucks, but he's keeping it reasonably priced for us, which is awesome. There's the landing lights and the strobe lights on, just to give you guys a visual. Maybe the lighting on the bottom there for the strobe is a little bit weak. I don't know if that's normal for the Tiger F-5 here, but let's get this thing up in the air and stop wasting time on the ground. I get caught up in the details, guys. Sorry about that. Let me know what your thoughts are of this aircraft as we're flying here. Remember, I'm kind of a rookie at this aircraft. We'll be meeting up with another pilot right over here once we taxi. So he's right over here, Stream Ninja. He's going to be kind of like our wingman for taking off and landing today. If as long as we don't lose him. Sometimes I get overly excited, so we might lose him on landing, but we should be good for the takeoff at least. We're going to completely ignore ATC because we're going to be just testing flying this out. So it's super quiet on the inside. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me just change one thing so you guys can hear. I forgot I turned on my sound. So, all right, there you go. So that's the sound of the aircraft. I totally forgot to turn the headphones off. So this is the noise inside the cabin with no headphones and the outside. So it does sound really, really good even on the outside of this aircraft. Like, I could fly this without getting annoyed because it's perfect on the sound. So he's gonna come with us. And we'll just sit out here. We'll have Ninja here to the right of us. We'll line up on 21 and we'll get ready for our departure. It's gonna be pretty cool. We do have afterburners. It does have a parachute that deploys on landing, so we'll be checking that out too. And we'll take it up to altitude. We'll do some test flying with this, slow flying, and all kinds of stuff, and see how it is. Let me make sure I set the altimeter and the directional. Alright, we got a Ninja right there. He's going to be our wingman for takeoff here. Make it a little bit more fun that way. Here we go, guys. I'm going to put throttles up now. Let's go. Whoa. Man, this thing is a rocket. Alright, 70 knots, 110, 120. We're pulling up. Full afterburners are on. Gear coming up. Landing lights off. I didn't even have the flaps out for that. Man, this thing's a rocket. We're at 5,000 feet. 5,700 feet. 6,000. Let's see what it can do. Look at that sunset, huh? Beautiful. Just an absolute rocket ship. We're gonna test fly it out today. We'll try the autopilot. We'll try the C. If we get it up to 50,000 feet right now, we're at 20,000. Still climbing. It's 23,000 feet. I'm going to try to put the nose down a little bit to keep our airspeed up. We're at 311 knots. We're going Mach 0.77, it says. So Mach 1, I believe that is, right? There's 27,000. It is beautiful. All right. Here we go. 30,000 coming up. I'm doing a slow climb so we don't lose too much airspeed. I want to see if it can get up to 50,000 feet or so. We're going to start turning back towards the airport as we're climbing. There's Roswell, New Mexico down there. 32,000 feet above Roswell, New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. 32,800. Here we go. I feel like an auctioneer. 32,000. Can I hear 42,000? 34,000. Here we go. All right. Sorry. I got a little bit carried away there, right? All right. We're already hitting sound barriers at Mach 1. Let's pull up. Man, this thing is like, it's like flying a Ferrari. Unbelievable. Pilot 83 told me this thing's like a Ferrari. He is not lying. This thing handles amazingly. It's so agile. Remember, I'm flying this with a yoke. You should be probably flying it with the you know, a stick. I'm going to purchase a stick soon. We're at 41,000, 42,000. We're getting there, guys. I'm kind of circling the airport over here in Roswell, New Mexico. And we're making the aliens jealous today, boys. 45,000 feet. 46,000. Man, this thing is sick, dude. Here we go. 47,000 feet coming up. 47. I'm trying to keep our airspeed up. This is insane. I lost our airport. Let me pull it up here. I think it's right there. Alright, so we're at 48,600 feet. I'm turning back towards Roswell, New Mexico. I want to make sure I don't lose the airport here. Amazing. So we're going to test it out in a little bit here once we get up to altitude. It said it goes 50,000 feet. And here you go, boys. Here's your proof. Boom, there you go. 50,100 feet. Let's see what we can get this thing up to before it stalls out on us. Dude, this thing is insane. $51,000. So it's already going above and beyond what it says, which is awesome. Here we go, 52,000. I'm flying it very gently now to see what it can do. And then I'm gonna really put it through some pace in a minute here. We have full afterburners on as well. And we're gonna do some maneuvering here in a minute. 52,000. Alright, I'm gonna pull up and I wanna see how much higher we can climb with this. A little bit more aggressive here. Man, this thing just does not want to stop climbing. 54,000. 55,000. Unreal. It's getting icy up here. We're going to space. 56,000. 57,000. Here we go. 58,000. 59,000. I can start, I feel the nose dropping a little bit. Still climbing. Let's see if we can get it up to 60. $60,000 feet. All right, we got up to 60,000 so far. Now I'm just gonna pull all the way back here. I want to see what it will do. We'll go up to about 20 degrees, nose up. Now we're bleeding off air. We're at 61,000. I'm just gonna keep pulling the nose back here. I want to see what this thing could do. 62,000. Let's go up to 25. There we go. We're bleeding off airspeed now. 62. Here's 63. Let's. Oh, we're losing it. All right, 64. The nose is dropping, guys. Not enough airspeed. So 64,000 feet I was able to get it to, which is pretty incredible. Now, What goes up must go down, right, boys? And girls, ladies and gentlemen. Man, it's so agile, this thing. Let's see if we can flat spin it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. Let's pull it together. Oh, boy. Can we recover? I'm letting it go right now. I just want to see what it will do. Alright, nose down. 36,000 feet. We're going to bring the nose up slowly so we don't G-lock it. Bring a little bit of power in here. 24,000, 23,000, 22,000. Let's start pulling up so we do not get in trouble here. There we go. Now let's do a low and speed run with it and see what it could do on speed. So I want to pull back the engines. We'll get low and fast. There's a Ninja out there. There we go. We're going to go right off the ground, low and fast here. Full afterburners on. Check. Here we go. $520 knots. This thing is a missile. Let's see what it can do. I'm trying to hold it on the ground. It just wants to shoot in the air. 600 knots. Mach 1. Whoa. We're doing Mach 1. Looks like Mach 1 is pretty good with this. True airspeed 650 knots. We can break the sound barrier with this. It's pretty cool. Let's, oh, I crashed it. Okay. Hold on. I crashed. We're back up in the air over Roswell, New Mexico. Full afterburners are on. Let's test it out. I'm going to turn afterburners off, pull back. I just want to see what this thing could do. Probably shouldn't do this low to the ground, but why not? So this thing can handle a loop. It's very agile, as you guys can see. I mean, this thing moves. It's probably going to be way better if you have a stick to fly this thing, though. I'll tell you that much. I mean, it's very nice, very smooth flying. Handles really good, very agile. It's like flying. All I can say, it's like flying a Ferrari in the sky, basically. The way it handles is amazing. The ground handling is really good so far. The air is very good. DEIMOS did a fantastic job with this aircraft and flight dynamics on it. Fantastic so far. I love it. Let's try some more fun stuff with this thing. I'm going to do a slow upside down. Slow down here. I want to try one more thing. I guess we'll call it tickling the belly. We'll slow the aircraft down. Hold up. I'm gonna just keep it kind of level here, and then I'm gonna put out the gear. I don't know if I just made this move up or not, but I call it tickling the belly. There we go. It's pretty cool. That's what it looks like flying upside down. Anybody got some Grey Poupon? Okay. There's a Stream Ninja there, giving us a flyby. A little bit of arrow backs. Alright, let's fly by the airport. I gotta say, it handles very, very good. Very agile, as you can see here. I don't know if you can see my yoke here. You see how I'm turning it? It's very, very responsive. And even with the engines, here's my engines. Keep an eye on my engine right here. Look. So it takes a minute for the afterburners to kick on, which is awesome. I don't know how true to life that is with the Tiger F-5, but super cool. Alright, Ninja. We can, I guess, bring it in. This thing is cool. I tried to flat spin it. I didn't have no luck flat spinning it. It handles really good. It's really recoverable. I G-locked up in the air trying to do a backflip and crashed it, but that is just my own fault. I have real flight dynamics on, and I try to test these planes out as best as possible with everything there. That way you guys can see a realistic idea of how the thing flies and handles. And now we'll take it in for landing and see how that goes. It does have speed brakes underneath the aircraft as well, which I'll show you here in 1 second. I'm just trying to see where our airport is. I believe it's over here somewhere. We'll fly by it. Oh yeah, we just passed it. It's right there. Where is it? I lost it again. Anyway, speed brakes are under here. Those two. If you want to slow down the aircraft as well, they do come out and they're working and functionable. Really nicely done. There's the, I believe this is the airport right here coming up. And on landing, the speed brakes come out. The parachute will deploy with the speed brakes out. So if you're wondering if it has a parachute, yes it does. And it does deploy when the speed brakes are out on landing. So once you touch down, you can deploy the spoilers to kill the airflow over the aircraft, and also have the parachute pop out. The parachute goes back in when speed brakes are pushed back in. Alright. So let's come in for a landing over here. I don't know, let's see where Ninja is. Here he is. Ninja, if you want to join us, we'll be landing here momentarily. I see you in front of me. I'll give you some time. You're headed towards the airport. There he is. Alright. I'm going to be landing right over here. I believe he's coming in already. So let's see how this thing lands. He's right in front of us. I'm going to pull back on the engines here. Landing gears coming out. Flaps coming down. We are bleeding off some airspeed. This thing lands, I would say, I landed at about 160 knots, and it seemed to really do pretty good with that. We're about 150. We don't want to go any slower than about 155 or so. You want to kind of keep the speed slightly up with this aircraft, so that you can get a smooth landing with it. So let's go ahead and try this out. I'm taking the power out now. We just need a slight power in until we're close to the ground here, and then you can pull it back out and kind of let the plane settle out, and it will pretty much, you know, what a little bit, it should settle out for us here. Try to get a nice landing in here. There you go, boys. A nice buttery smooth landing with the... And then if you hit the brakes all the way there, it pops off automatically. So if you go a certain distance and a certain speed, it undeploys the parachute. We'll go park over here. So far, I love it, dude. I love it. It looks great. It sounds great. It handles good. Ground handling is very good for early access. It's very agile. I love it. So far, so good, man. Fantastic job by DEIMOS, the developer. Great aircraft here. I like to be as honest and brutal as possible with these aircrafts to give you the best opinion of the plane. I love this aircraft. I got it for free, so I don't want to be biased. I mean, it's totally up to you guys. Let me know what you think if you do pick it up. If you want to support DEIMOS, the developer, with this aircraft, it's an amazing aircraft. By the way, I don't know if I told you this, but it has 34 different liveries, which we'll take a look at in a minute here, besides the bunker squadron. And if you want to support the bunker squadron or DEIMOS, it's a fantastic aircraft. If you guys like fighter jets, the Tiger F-5, amazing, absolutely amazing. One last thing before we wrap the video up, we'll go ahead and shut this plane down, and we will take a look at the liveries. Alright, shut down. So we'll do brakes are set. Engine 1 shut down. I guess you just pull it back to shut it down. There we go. Let's turn the oxygen off. Cut that. Cut the fuel. Beautiful aircraft. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the liveries and we'll wrap this video up. Like I said, this is still in testing. If you guys see anything that you notice, let me know in the comments. I appreciate the feedback. And shout out to DEIMOS for giving me a copy of this aircraft. Absolutely awesome. Pilot 83, if you don't know his channel, go check it out. He's part of the bunker squadron. Those guys are amazing. They are making my dreams come true with these aircrafts. I love flying. It's my passion. It's something I really enjoy. If you guys are into aviation or aviation enthusiasts like myself, come join us at Liberty Flight over here or on the bunker squadron. If you guys want to fly along with us there, you can check us out in Discord and link up with us. And we do group flights on Saturdays and sometimes Sundays. So here's some of the liveries here. All right. As you can see, they got the Swiss and all different ones, man. Like, I mean, whatever really floats your boat. Japanese one, the Meg 28. This one's super sick. I'm going to probably fly this on a live stream one of these days when we get a chance to show this beautiful aircraft off. You got the U.S. Air Force one, which is super cool looking too as well. Absolutely amazing aircraft. I really love it. I think it looks beautiful. It flies beautiful. Handles very well. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Yeah. that pretty much wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are not subscribed, consider subscribing to the channel, smash the thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Hope this was helpful. Peace. Thanks for watching.